covering these open carry groups, in Texas, Michigan, all over, who are posting videos of themselves going around with their AK-47s or their other various rifles and openly shown guns in Walmarts, at Chipotle's, other various public establishments. And they post these videos and no one says a peep. There's no cops called. There's even occasions where they go outside and hang out in the parking lots where they know activist groups such as Mothers Demand Action are having some sort of meeting, and they go there and publicly open carry to intimidate these women, and nothing can happen because they're just exercising their free rights to open carry in these areas where open carry is legal, and they can do this without any altercation, without any police action whatsoever. They're allowed to do it. Nothing the police can do. Hands are tied. In fact, there was a story just this past week where a teenage white boy, I would like to add, white male, was walking around Aurora, where that shooting happened in the movie theater, practicing his right to open carry. And in this instance, because they see some young man in an area where another young man just recently went on a mass shooting, they called the police. The police approached him and they asked for his ID. And he said, "I don't have to show you my ID." And did he get shot? No. Did he get taken into the police? To the police officer? Did the police officers take him in? No. He got to go on his merry way, open carrying. But apparently, the same can't be said for 22-year-old John Crawford, who wasn't even carrying an assault rifle. He wasn't even practicing his rights to open carry. In fact, what happened was a wannabe hero saw John Crawford, 22-year-old black male, walking down the aisles in Walmart, holding, and I want to get the exact name of this product correct, a Crossman MK177, which, for those who are not familiar, is a BB and or pellet gun. Where do you get this BB or pellet gun, by the way? BB pellet gun, whatever it is, by the way. He got it at Walmart because he was holding it because they sell them there. It wasn't even his that he was bringing into the store. It was a product he picked up. And this overzealous shopper saw him, called the police. Police showed up while he was on the phone with the mother of his children. And according to her, we were just talking. He said he was in the video game aisle playing video games. He went over there to the toy section where the toy guns were. The next thing I know, he said, "It's not real." And the police start shooting. And they said, "Get on the ground." But he was already on the ground because they just shot him. I could hear him just crying and screaming. I felt like they shot him down like he was not even human. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable to me. And this man is dead now. He had no criminal record. He went into Walmart, picked up a product they sell. And the interesting thing here, and I want to give credit to this Second Amendment, pro-Second Amendment website that covers these gun issues, bearingarms.com, that points this out, actually. And they're covering this because they think something's really weird with this. And they believe that this kid was swatted, which is the term for people who get the police called on them, basically in hopes that something happens. Because through watching videos of this couple who called the police and reading what they have to say, something's not right here. April and Ronald Ritchie are the people who called the police to tell them about this 22-year-old black male who was doing the crime of holding a Walmart product. And she was following him when she noticed he was holding this BB gun. And he let her follow him as he was on the phone with police. She had a broken ankle and was using a scooter. Now, if you believe your life is in danger, would you let your wife or would you yourself follow this guy in a scooter when you have a broken ankle? She said at one point a family was standing next to the man with the rifle, and they didn't notice the rifle. Or maybe they did notice that there was no threat. The man turned to look at them, she said, with a stare she described as if he was telling them, "Don't come near me." What? Ronald Ritchie, who was a former Marine, the man's husband, said the man was just waving it at children and people. I couldn't hear anything that he was saying. I'm thinking that he was either going to rob the place or he's there to shoot somebody. The man looked kind of serious. How can this guy tell? April, the man's wife, said, I heard, "Put it down, put it down." I heard 2 shots after I saw him turn. He still had the weapon in his hand. So, even by her account, where she heard them say, "Put it down" first, his back was turned to them. He didn't know what was going on. They didn't even identify themselves as police, according to her. He turns around to find out what's going on. Again, he has no idea he's even posing a threat because he's on his cell phone talking to the mother of his children. He hears someone say, "Put it down." He turns around to see if they're even talking to him because, again, no idea he's doing anything wrong. And he gets shot. By her account. And they continue. The former Marine, Ronald Ritchie, says to a reporter afterwards, to me, this really tells a lot. And someone needs to look into these two and find out if there was anything nefarious going on. And even if they didn't plan on it, the situation they put the police and John Crawford, the 22-year-old dead black male, the situation they put them in by reporting this like this. He looked like he was going to go violently. If he would have dropped the weapon, he could have come out with his life, but he didn't. He looked like he was going to go out violently. How can you tell? The guy is on his cell phone. According to them, no other customer in that Walmart viewed him as a threat because they're the only 2 idiots running after this guy, waving their hands at other customers saying, "Watch out, watch out." There's something, I mean, it's sad. Both these stories to me are sad. And I'm super glad that the case of 18-year-old Michael Brown in Missouri is getting lots of attention because it damn well should. But I think this one too needs to get attention because there's something going on here. But with the police and with what happened with this Marine. Does he have PTSD and something set him off? What is going on? Something happened here. And it's just weird. Unbelievable. But again, if you're a white guy practicing your right to open carry, you could walk in a Walmart without any sorts of consequence whatsoever. You won't get shot. You'll just be told to leave the store maybe. If you're a black male holding a BB gun, which you are holding because they sell it in the store you are in, you'll get white customers calling the police on you. You'll get the police showing up and shooting you right away. They won't even ask you for ID like they did in the case of the police walking over to an 18-year-old, to a teenager, I think he was 18, walking in Aurora where they just had a mass shooting with his rifle out, and they walk up to him and say, "Hey, can we see your ID?" "Oh, no, you don't want to show us your ID?" "Okay, carry on." Unbelievable.